Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, two of our area teams clash as the Oregon Davis Bobcats host the Winamac Warriors. This is Indiana High School basketball. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition does continue. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. Welcome back to the Bobcat Den of Hamlet, Indiana, 46532. You know we're back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. As we get ready for our 15th basketball broadcast of the 2024-2025 season, we have watched the Oregon Davis Bobcats in action and have spoken with head coach Larry Sennert on the Saturday Sports Line several times. We have also watched the Winamac Warriors and have spoken with head coach Mike Springer on Saturday mornings as well. When we look at the Bobcats of Oregon Davis, head coach Larry Sennert, he's in his 6th season leading the boys program here at OD. The Bobcats started their season right along with us at the Bobcat Den back on November 26th, falling to a very, very strong West Central team. 77-45 was the final. They then traveled to Triton and fell 61-13. They hosted DeMott Christian and fell 60-38. They followed that up with another unfortunate loss to Marquette Catholic on the road, 66-25. They hosted Wheeler on December 11th and fell in a tight one, 46-41. Then on the 17th of December, they lost to New Prairie in a close one as well, 51-45. We then saw them in the most exciting game of our season so far here in the Bobcat Den right before Christmas on December 21st. They hosted another one of our area teams in the Tri-Township Tigers where it went into overtime. The Bobcats got into some foul trouble and only had 4 players on the floor. Those 4 were able to push the game into overtime and almost push it into another overtime until the dagger from Cody Vernich of Tri-Township sinking a big-time 3, winning the matchup 64-61. Since that time, the Bobcats fell to North Miami in the new year on January 3rd. 60-31 was the final. Then they unfortunately fell to North White in another close one, 44-38. We saw them 1 week ago today in the nest of North Judson and fell 72-29. Last night they hosted Argus and unfortunately lost 40-37 was the final. As the Bobcats come into this matchup still searching for their first win on the season, 0-11 on the year and 0-4 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. No stats are listed online for the Bobcats at this time, but we do know they are averaging 36.6 points per game on offense, and their defense is allowing 60.1 points per game. We do turn the page and look at the Winamac Warriors. Head coach Mike Springer is in his 2nd year at the helm. The Warriors started their 2024-2025 campaign losing to Twin Lakes on the road 60-45. They followed that up with a big-time win over North Newton on the road 61-27. They hosted Rochester and fell 55-44. for their first home game back on December 6th. They followed that up with a win in the War on 35 against the Knox Redskins on the road. We were there for that game as the Warriors won 56-35 that night. They then hosted conference foe Argus and won 61-34. Then they beat another conference foe in the Culver Cavaliers at home 54-26. They took a tough loss on the road to Triton on December 20th. 61-38 was the final. Then on December 30th, they beat Frankfort in a holiday tournament at the historic Case Arena. They then fell to Rossville 60-50 before losing again to Delphi 51-45. Those two losses were also part of that holiday tournament. They then took on conference opponent North Miami and won 56-52. Last night, we saw them take on their rival, the North Judson-Santerre Blue Jays, in the nest on the road and won 43-30 was the final as the Warriors come into tonight's matchup at 7-5 on the year and 4-1 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department is Will Malco. He is averaging 13.2 points per game. Right behind him is Brendan Hines, averaging 12 points per game, and rounding out the top three is Justin Potoff. He's averaging 11.3 points per game. Malco also leads the team in rebounds, averaging 5.5 per game. Jabin Hines leads the team in steals, averaging 2.2 snags per game, and also leads the team in assists, averaging 3.7 dimes per game. The Warrior offense is averaging 51.9 points per game, and their defense is allowing 47.3 points per game up to this point. We talked with head coach of the Winamac Warriors last night in the Collins Insurance post-game show. Very happy after that win in the nest. Of course, that makes it 3 wins in a row for the Winamac Warriors against their rival, the North Judson-Santerre Blue Jays. It's been since 2021-2022 season since the Jays got the better of the Warriors. And head coach Mike Springer, of course, is in his second season, like I had stated here, as the head coach. So he's 2-0 against his rival, the Blue Jays. You know he is feeling good coming into this battle against the Oregon Davis Bobcats. A little tour of Stark County here for him as he was in North Judson. Now he's on the north side of the county in the beautiful Bobcat Den. Of course, we also talked with head coach Larry Center of the Oregon Davis Bobcats this morning on the Saturday Sports Line. And, you know, the struggles continue for the Bobcats, but it's not for lack of effort. Head coach Larry Center has made it plain and simple, as clear as day, that the boys continue to show up. They're practicing hard. They're giving him everything that he's got. You know, this isn't his first rodeo. He's been in the area coaching a long, long time, and he knows what excellence is. He knows what he expects out of his players. It's just unfortunately not translating to win. So hopefully things change for the Bobcats in time. For their sake, for the Winamac Warriors' sake, if you're them, you want to keep things rolling along. It will be interesting to see what happens. We know that, Oregon Davis has got some size on the inside. Head coach Mike Springer will talk about in the KVB Coaches Corner, so stay tuned for that. They are prepared to battle on the inside. We'll see what happens in this one, as we are expecting a great evening of IHSAA boys basketball action. We certainly appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
I got you, John. Thank you so much, as the Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on KVB's WKVI. We are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is your Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Mike Springer of the Warriors and Larry Center of the Bobcats after the break in the KVB Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible healthcare experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
I'm talking with head coach of the Winamac Warriors, Mike Springer. Here we are, back-to-back nights, Coach, coming off a big win against your rival, the North Judson St. Pierre Blue Jays in the Nest. Little tour of Stark County. Now we're on the north side of the county. You take on the Oregon Davis Bobcats in the beautiful Bobcat Den. What do you know about them?
You know, they have some good size. The Matthew kids are really good basketball players. They got a good point guard. Kid handles the ball well, can get to the rim. Their record's kind of deceiving. They've probably been in 4 or 5 games that they could have won. So we're going to need to get our hard hats on and come to work and be ready to get the job done.
Yeah, from what we saw last night, your boys swarmed the basketball defensively. They don't give up on fast breaks. We saw a lot of trailers come from behind, block off the glass. I mean, these kids seem like they're rolling. Is there anything that you definitely want to see that you haven't yet from your Warriors tonight?
You know, we've been playing with a lot of energy, and I really like that, and we can continue to do that. I think we'll be in good shape. Obviously, last night we didn't shoot the 3 as well as we can, and if there's something tonight, I think we'd really like to see us shoot the 3 ball better.
All right. Message to Warrior Nation here on the road.
We're going to go get them. Warrior out.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Thank you, sir.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki Jet Skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
I'm talking with head coach of the Oregon Davis Bobcats. It's Larry Sinnert. Coach, we talked this morning on the Saturday Sports Line. From what you have studied on the Winamac Warriors, from what we have seen, they share the ball well. They crash on defense. What do you have to see out of the Bobcats tonight in order to combat that?
We got to put the ball in the hoop. That's a big factor for us. You know, we're only averaging about 32% from anywhere on the floor, but we must be able to score baskets. You know, to make us a team that can finish games, we've got to score. We scored 3 points in the fourth quarter last night, and that was the killer of the difference in the game for us. So, you know, it comes down to a lot about us, maybe not so much about the other team. We know Winamac. We know who they have. They've got some good kids, play hard, do all the things. They're fundamental, you know, and they'll get after us. We expect that. It's just how we retaliate and, you know, to what they let us have or don't let us have, it'll be the difference in the game.
Message to Bobcat Nation here at home.
We're getting there little by little. I know it may not seem like it, but if you look at our one loss, as I said on the radio this morning, but, you know, we're getting better every game, and we're going to get one.
Coach, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School boys basketball action, here are our keys to the game for the Winamac Warriors. You heard Coach Mike Springer. One thing he wants to see happen more often is the threes. Believe it or not, after last night's performance in the Nest, he wants to see more of that. So I'll look to see more offense from the Warriors. Other than that, they crash the boards. They do well on defense. They trail from behind, blocking shots off the glass. We know the Winamac Warriors are here to play. And then now we flip sides. If you're talking about the Oregon-Davis Bobcats, here's what has to happen to get this win in the end. Slow it up, get it into the half court. Let's play playoff basketball now. Slow things down. Get Carson Matthew on the inside. We've been saying it all season long. He's going to be the tallest guy on the court. Get inside. Get the points like Dylan Stewart did on him. Get to the free throw line. We don't need to be chucking threes. Let's let that happen when they're wide open. Work it inside. Get it out first. I expect to see that if I'm the head coach of the Oregon-Davis Bobcats. That's our keys to the game. Go ahead, sit back, pop open an ice-cold Coke and chill. The Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our LAP Way starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Bobcats of Oregon-Davis in Hamlet, Indiana, starting at point guard is DJ Garland. The two guard is Casey Cook. Starting small forward is Brady Danford. The power forward will be Jason Blackburn. The center, it's Carson Matthew. For the Warriors of Winamac, Indiana, starting at point guard, it's Brendan Hines. The two guard is Jabin Hines. Starting small forward is Justin Potoff. The power forward will be Will Malco. The center is Ethan Burgess. That is our LAP Way starting lineups. We'll be back to get set for the tip. Hey, you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
I I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment. Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we know that when agriculture thrives, we all do. It's the heart and grit of our agricultural communities that keep the crops coming in and the livestock cared for day and night. That's why we build financial solutions around the needs and schedules of our ag clients. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at Knox, North Judson, and Culver. If you're looking for a financial partner that has over 135 years experience in understanding and supporting agriculture, I'd like to hear from you. Let's harvest success together. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
From the beautiful Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana, welcome to game number 15 of our 2024-2025 Indiana High School basketball season between the Oregon Davis Bobcats and the Winamac Warriors. I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on KVB's WKVI. Shout out to Euphoria Music for providing this beat right here. We are standing by for this amazing game, an HNAC battle between the Oregon Davis Bobcats and the Winamac Warriors. We went through the starting lineups a few minutes ago. We'll go ahead and remind you the starters for tonight on the Oregon Davis Bobcats. At point guard, DJ Garland. The two guard is Casey Cook. Starting small forward is Brady Danford. The power forward is Jason Blackburn. The center is Carson Matthew. For the Warriors of Winamac, Indiana, the point guard is Brendan Hines. The two guard is Jabin Hines. Starting small forward is Justin Potoff. The four is Will Malco, and the center is Ethan Burgess. We are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight in the Bobcat Den is Brian Ernest. The scoreboard operator is Dale Tafaleski. In charge of the official scorebook is Robin Flusop. Our officials for this evening are Mike Winter, Sean Westman, and Brian Lockmundy. And like I said earlier, I am Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School boys basketball action from the beautiful Bobcat Den of Hamlet, Indiana. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. MOT, Moment of Truth, in the middle, Will Malco for the Warriors, and Carson Matthew for the Bobcats. Set for this Web Printing JT Shirt Shack tip. We're so glad you've joined us and come back. Of course, we were here this afternoon. Fireworks here in the den as the Winamac Lady Warriors ended up beating the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. Man, was it a crazy game, back and forth. We'll see what this one has in store for us tonight as we are set having a couple of conversations out on the court, and I think we've got things situated here. Here we go. The tip is up and away, and Carson Matthew will control it, tips it back to DJ Garland. He'll bring it into the half court. Nice and slow, like we talked about. Keys to the game. Get it into the half court. Let's run some plays. Get it inside. Matthew up top. Gets it over to Brady Danford. Swings it back up to DJ Garland. Garland just past the volleyball line. Gets it over to number 50. That is Jason Blackburn. Inside to Carson Matthew. He got double teamed, but that's what you got to do. Stay true to that, Carson. Don't give up on it. And here comes Brendan Hines. Back up top to Ethan Burgess. Swings it over all the way around the world to Jabin Hines. Back out up top. Brendan Hines pops the three. Top of the key. Splash. Brendan Hines. A little welcome party here in the Bobcat Den as they go up 3-0. They lead here. Garland crosses the timeline. A little zone action from the Warriors, 2-3. We saw this last night against the Jays. It did well. Here's Garland up top. Kicks it over to Casey Cook, then to Brady Danford. Fakes the pass inside. He's going to get it to Carson Matthew at the top of the key. Carson gets it over to DJ Garland. Garland brings it back over. Now over to Brady Danford. Danford looking in, nothing there. Back across the court to Casey Cook on the far side of the floor. Then to the far corner, Carson Matthew. Matthew back up top to Garland, taking their time here. Picks up his dribble, far corner to Carson Matthew. Then back up top to DJ. Warrior Nation not upset at this. Garland gets away all the way through the baseline, dumps off the Blackburn, couldn't get it to go from 8 feet. Rebounded by Ethan Burgess, and here comes Ethan. Brendan Hines has it, dump off inside to Will Malco off the glass. Quick work, 5-0, the Warriors lead here. Crossing the timeline is DJ Garland. He gets it to Casey Cook, now to the far corner. It is Carson Matthews. Skip pass on the near side of the court. It's Brady Danford. Danford fakes to the near corner. Now he does get it to the near corner. It's Jason Blackburn. Skip pass back up to DJ Garland. I think if you're DJ, you're going to have to be creative like he did on that last play, driving baseline. Now he gets it to Carson Matthew at the left block. He has to get rid of it. The double came back up to Casey Cook. You can tell the Warriors don't want to let that inside action happen. Carson Matthews at the top of the key. Now he gets it to Jason Blackburn. Picks up his dribble. Near corner, Brady Danford fakes the shot. Will Malco's on him. He drives baseline, picks up his dribble. Now dumps off right at the left elbow. It is Carson Matthew. Back out to Brady Danford. Inside of the left block, it's Jason Blackburn. Then back out up top to DJ Garland. Garland now to Carson Matthew, driving inside. Nice move, and he gets the and one to go. Nice little up and under. And Carson Matthew, that's where he's going to make a living. He can make a lot of points. He can score a lot of points, I should say, if he just stays on the block. Stay inside. Use your size. Old-fashioned three-point play is good as Carson Matthew gets on the board. 5-3, the Warriors lead. Jabin Hines has it, gets inside, back out near corner. Ethan Burgess, skip pass up top to Potoff, then swings it over. Brendan Hines, wide open three, no good. Rebounded by Brady Danford. Very smart there by Brady to cradle the rebound and let the Warriors go by, and he gets it to DJ Garland, who takes his time getting it into the half court. Oh man, entry pass to Carson Matthew is stolen by Brendan Hines. He read the passing lane well, and he misses the right-handed layup. Rebounded by Ethan Burgess, though. He's fouled and will go to the line. Little hesitation from Brendan. I think he was surprised he had that much space, and it just caused him to think twice about the layup, and he missed it. But luckily, guess who's there? You know who it is. It's Ethan Burgess, and he's at the line to shoot two. First one is up away, and Ethan Burgess gets it to go. As Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports, call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. Second free throw is good from Burgess. 7-3 is the score. 4:30 to go in the opening quarter. Mitch Columbi, so honored to be here for you tonight. Saturday night Indiana high school basketball on KVB's WKVI. Brady Danford gets inside. Dump off pass to Jason Blackburn, and now we have whistles here. We'll see who it's on. They will call it Justin Potoff, his first foul of the night. So Potoff picks up the foul. They kick it out up top to Blackburn. Now to the near corner, it's DJ Garland. Garland takes the pick from Brady Danford, dribbling between his legs. Now extended wing, it's Carson Matthews. Skip pass across the other side of the floor. It's Casey Cook. Now to the far corner, Brady Danford picks up his dribble, back out up top to DJ Garland. This is the pace you want if you're the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Dribbles between his legs, gets inside the paint, just past the free throw line. Oh, nice find. Brady Danford underneath the basket. He's doubled, kicks it back out up top to DJ. They're going to reset. Carson Matthew out up top, dribbling, spinning around, back out to Casey Cook. Looked like it was going to Brady Danford, but Casey picked it up. Casey has space. He's underneath the basket, though, and he tried to get it to go, but he will be called for a travel, and that is a turnover for the Bobcats. Cook will check out for the Cats. Aiden McCallum will check in, the senior. So now here come the Warriors. It's Brendan Hines, 7-3. They lead, 3:25 to go in the opening quarter. It's a Hoosier North Athletic Conference battle. Oh, nice find inside to Ethan Burgess. No one was near. And he gets it to go off the glass. 9-3. That's the score. The Warriors lead. Here comes DJ Garland crossing the timeline, kicks it back. Oh, now it's back to DJ. He found McCallum, and then McCallum just immediately right back to DJ. Now to the far side of the floor. It's Brady Danford. Entry pass to Carson Matthew. Couldn't get it to go. It's stolen by Justin Potoff. Here comes Potoff now spinning around. Finds Jabin Hines. Far side of the floor. Driving baseline. Skip pass to the near corner. It's Brendan Hines, and he steps on the sideline. So it was a turnover there by Brendan. He touched the line, and it goes out of bounds. And now we have a timeout on the floor. As Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. L&D Farms is also a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Well, the Bobcats have the right idea. You want to get it into the half court. You want to slow things down. And you want to get it into Carson Matthew at the left block. Carson sometimes kind of trickles himself out up top to create space. But a guy like that, you definitely want on the low block fighting against a shorter Ethan Burgess and a shorter Will Malco. Now, that's not going to be easy. You know those guys are going to make it tough. But for as big as you are, if you are Carson Matthew, you want to dominate on the paint. You want to just let them know you cannot push me outside. I am going to dominate this area. Matthew will check out. His brother Connor Matthew will check in. The Bobcats have at top of the key. It's DJ Garland picking up his dribble, kicks it over to Connor Matthew, then swings it over to DJ. DJ back over to Brady Danford, far side of the floor. He has space. Now to the far corner. Jason Blackburn pops a three. No good. Long rebound. Last touch by the Warriors. It will stay here as it goes out of bounds. Sideline out of bounds play. McCallum to take it out. Justin Potoff is going to steal it. Now there's a fight for the ball. It will go out of bounds. Head coach Mike Springer throws his hands up in the air. He doesn't know what's happening. And now they're having a bit of a conference to figure out who touched it last. Head coach Larry Sinnert says that the Warriors touched it last. He's pointing the way he wants it to go. He said hand to God, and now he's laughing. So they're just going to say it was a jump ball, essentially, since they didn't see who it last touched. So the possession arrow is pointing in Winamac's favor. It'll be Warrior basketball, and here they come. Brendan Hines pushes it to Justin Potoff. Jabin Hines, far corner. Back to Potoff, then up top to Hines. Near corner, it's Will Malco. Inside to Ethan Burgess at the right block. Skip pass to the far corner. Jabin Hines inside, and he will be fouled and go to the line. We will see who it's on here. It is on Connor Matthew, his first of the night. We will see Trevor Campbell check in, the senior. We'll see who he checks in for. 9-3 is the score right now. Jabin misses the first of two, and Campbell will come in for Blackburn. Second free throw from Hines is no good, but it is tracked down by Ethan Burgess. He gets it back out to Brendan Hines. Dump off inside to Will Malco. Skip past far corner. Jabin Hines driving baseline, then back in to Will Malco. He gets fouled, and now he goes to the line. Foul is on Connor Matthew, his second back-to-back fouls there by Connor. With 1:40 to go here in the first. First free throw from Malco is no good. We will see Braden Mathias check in for the Warriors. Jabin Hines will check out. Carson Matthew will check back in for his brother Connor Matthew, who comes out with 2 fouls here. Next free throw from Malco is good. And now it is 10-3. The Warriors lead by 7. DJ Garland will bring it across the court. Hands off to Trevor Campbell. Campbell now to Aiden McCallum. McCallum then to DJ Garland, near side of the floor here. Garland going in, fading away from 15 feet at the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Braden Mathias. He gets it to Brendan Hines. Here comes Brendan crossing the timeline. Near corner, Brendan picks up his dribble, back out up top to Justin Potoff. Swings it over Braden Mathias, then to the far corner, around the world. This is Ethan Burgess, back to Brendan Hines. He fakes the three, drives inside, back out to Ethan, far corner three, no good. Rebounded by Brady Danford. Last minute of the first. Here comes DJ. Ooh, nice hesitation. Drives inside, off the glass, no good, but he's fouled and will go to the line. I assume it is on Braden Mathias. We will see here. Yes, Braden Mathias will pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the night. First free throw from Garland is good, as local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Ethan Burgess will take a rest. Alex Haig will check in, the senior for him. Last 51.1 seconds of the first. Second free throw from Garland is good. He makes both of them. Now it's 10-5, 5-point lead for the Warriors here. And here comes Brendan Hines crossing the timeline. Picks up his dribble, back over to Justin Potoff, then to Brendan Hines. Hines, then to Braden Mathias. Mathias skip past to Potoff, then up top to Brendan. Brendan back to Potoff. Man-to-man from the Bobcats. They find Brendan Hines. Looks like the Warriors are going to hold this as long as they can for one final shot of the first. Might as well. Hines, back to Potoff. Potoff hands back off to Hines. Then back to Potoff at the volleyball line, top of the key. Gets it back to Brendan Hines. Here comes the play now. Last 10 seconds. Potoff up top, back to Braden Mathias. Here comes Brendan Hines, baseline, far corner three. No good. Fight for the rebound. Aiden McCallum saves it back to Potoff. He won't get the shot off in time. That is the end of the first. 10-5 is the score. The Warriors lead. We'll take a break and come back. Second quarter action is on the way.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back for more from the beautiful Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana. Mitch Columby here for you as the Oregon Davis Bobcats host the Winamac Warriors. At the end of one, starting two, the Warriors lead 10-5, and we go to the second quarter. DJ Garland will get it in, and he pops a three at the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Justin Potoff. Now Justin's going to push the tempo. Gets it inside. He drags that back foot, and a travel will be called. He's smiling. He can't believe it. Now he's shaking his head. So unfortunately, a turnover for the Warriors sees the Bobcats have it here. Garland will bring it forward, crossing the timeline. Garland brings it back out, kicks it over to Brady Danford. Now over to Trevor Campbell. Back to Brady. Then to the near side of the floor, DJ Garland. Garland in trouble, gets the double, then kicks it to the left elbow. It's Carson Matthew. Nice 15-foot shot. He makes it happen. 10-7 now. The Bobcats trail by 3. Here come the Warriors. Brendan Hines driving in, dump off to Will Malco, pops it inside the right elbow, no good, and rebounded by Carson Matthew. Hands off to DJ Garland. Here comes DJ, little hesitation, goes inside, fading away, no good. Rebounded by Brendan Hines. Here comes Brendan, one-on-one. Brady Danford's in front of him, tried the dump off pass to Justin Potoff, who saves it, couldn't get the lay-in to go, and it's rebounded by Aiden McCallum. McCallum to DJ Garland across the timeline. Garland getting inside, then back to the near corner. It's Trevor Campbell. Extended wing near us. It is Brady Danford in front of the Warriors bench. Then up top to DJ Garland. Swings it over to Aiden McCallum. Back to DJ. DJ. Now to the far side of the court. It's Trevor Campbell. Campbell back to Brady Danford. Coming up on 6 minutes to go in the first half. Danford taking on Brendan Hines, finds Justin Potoff. Oh, he tried the dump off to Carson Matthew. He wasn't there, and then Brendan Hines steals it. Oh, nice little fake. He gets to the left block, fakes like he's going in, then turn around shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Carson Matthew, and he gets it to DJ Garland. Here comes DJ. Ooh, far corner. Trevor Campbell tried to get it inside to Carson, and a kick by Justin Potoff sends it out of bounds. Jabin Hines and Ethan Burgess will check in. Will Malco and Brendan Hines will check out for the Warriors. For the Bobcats, Aiden McCallum and Brady Danford will check out. It looks like Jason Blackburn and Casey Cook will check in. That's for the Bobcats. They kick it up top to DJ Garland, who's asking for a pick from Blackburn. Then swings it over to Trevor Campbell. Campbell back to DJ Garland. Then to Carson Matthew. Carson going inside. Finds his shot. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Justin Potoff. Here comes Justin crossing the timeline. Kicks it forward to the far corner. Jabin Hines had a lot of space. He drives baseline and he gets it to go off the glass. 12-7, 5-point lead for the Warriors, Garland crosses the timeline. Looking at that 2-3 zone. It's caused problems for them, but they're hanging around. He pops it just inside the three-point line. Took a quick pick from Carson Matthew, and once he got that space, he popped it immediately, and the Bobcats trail by 3 here, 12-9. Potoff brings it forward, gets it to Alex Haig. Haig back to Potoff. Oh, nice fake, goes inside. Double clutch shot, couldn't get it to go off the glass. Rebounded by the Bobcats, here he comes. It's DJ Garland going inside, takes a bump, nothing called, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Casey Cook, he gets the putback to go. 1-point ball game, the Bobcats are fighting. That's the kind of effort you like to see. Casey Cook, a lot of energy. And now Jabin Hines has it for the Warriors at the top of the key. Swings it over to the far side of the floor. It's Ethan Burgess. Then up top to Alex Haig. Then to Jabin Hines, near side of the floor. Entry pass to Justin Potoff. It was stopped. Now to the far corner. Alex Haig pops the three. No good. Rebounded by Ethan Burgess on the inside. He is there when you need him the most. And he gets the putback to go. 14-11. The Warriors lead under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Garland brings it forward. Gets it to Casey Cook, then back to DJ Garland. Garland crossing over, steps back, far corner. Skip pass, Ethan Burgess swats it out of bounds. Now you talk about something we saw last night is there is a plethora of substitutions here. We'll see Brendan Hines, Will Malco, and number 12 for the Warriors. That's Parker Zeider check in for Alex Haig, Justin Potoff, and also well, I couldn't see who the third person was that checked out for the Warriors. He sat down so fast. My apologies. But back in action, the Bobcats have it. It's Casey Cook, far corner. Cook, he's in trouble, and he held on to the ball too long. The defense was all in his face. Parker Zeider was the D, and the 5 seconds is called a turnover for the Bobcats. You can't have those happen. Brendan Hines has it for the Warriors. He brings it forward. Who gets it to Will Malco. Will fakes left, goes right inside, and he gets it to go. Will Malco makes it look easy at times, and now the Warriors have a 5-point lead again, 16-11. Here comes DJ Garland going inside, too high off the glass, rebounded by Carson Matthew, and his putback is good. That's where you want Carson, baby. And now we push it forward. It's the Winamac Warriors. Parker Zeider gets it back to Brendan Hines. Hines backdoor, Will Malco off the glass. You love to see it. Beautiful play, and here come the Bobcats. It's DJ Garland between his legs. Kicks it over to number 20. That is Keegan Goebel. Then back to Garland. To the right elbow, it's Carson Matthew. One dribble up. Couldn't get it to go, but a foul is called, and that's what you want to see. Just pure domination on the inside for Carson Matthew. Just flex your muscles. Let them know this is not going to be easy tonight. You are in for a battle. Now, something we talked about last night, the Jays were having a good time of doing on the inside. They probably didn't do it as much as they wish they had looking back, as Carson Matthew misses the first of 2. But something that Chris McGowan talked about last night, if you seal one of the 3 defenders on the low post, either the person to the right or the person to the left, not the guy in the middle. If you seal one of those guys on the block, if you get it into him, or either not, the near corner is going to be wide open. So you almost have to seal them. Use your body to seal them on the inside. Carson hasn't quite done that yet. As here's a 3 in the far corner, Parker Zeider misses it. Saved by Casey Cook to DJ Garland. Here comes DJ. DJ bringing it forward. Jabin Hines on him at the top for the 2-3. Casey Cook. Carson Matthews hanging around up top. It's Aiden McCallum. Swings it over to DJ Garland. Near corner, pops it from 16 feet. Couldn't get it to go. And it's rebounded by Parker Zeider. To Justin Potoff. Pushes it forward near corner. Jabin Hines back to Potoff. Up top of the key. Wide open 3. Brendan Hines rattles around and he gets it to go. Another 3 for Brendan Hines in this half. 21-14. The Warriors lead with 90 seconds to go in the first half. You almost have to force that defender into the post. Use your body. Near corner 3, Carson Matthew pops it too hard, too far, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bobcats. You know, you almost have to go up to the defender with your forearm, turn around and seal them, put them on your backside, and let them know you're not going anywhere. I am controlling where you are going. That's what you have to do on the lower portion of that 2-3. Here comes Jabin Hines going inside, and he couldn't get it to go. He is fouled. We'll see who it's on as he goes to the line to shoot 2.
Number 42, Carson.
It'll be on Carson Matthew. And at the line is Jabin Hines to shoot 2. As Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coons Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coons Lake. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. First free throw from Jabin is no good. Second is good. So now here come the Bobcats, last 60 seconds, trailing 22-14 against the Winamac Warriors, a Hoosier North Athletic Conference battle. DJ Garland pops a three, top of the key, too short, and Justin Potoff comes up with it. Pushing it forward to Jabin Hines, near corner, back to Brendan. Brendan driving inside, picks up his dribble at the short corner. He needs help, gets it back to Jabin. Oh, Jabin fakes right, goes left, and he gets a little floater to go from about 10 feet out. It's back to a 10-point lead here after the Bobcats brought it within 5. Man, the Warriors can turn it on like a switch. Carson Matthew has it now. Gets rid of it to Brady Danford. Danford. Then back to DJ Garland. Garland between his legs, far side of the floor. Entry pass to Carson Matthew. It's stolen from the D. Justin Potoff came from behind, and now here comes Potoff. Swings it over, far side of the floor. Parker Zider pops the three. Splash! Parker Zider! Big time three for him. And that will be the end of the first half. 27-14. The Winamac Warriors lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats. We'll break this first half down. Also have some score updates from some of our other area teams in action tonight, so don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we know that when agriculture thrives, we all do. It's the heart and grit of our agricultural communities that keep the crops coming in and the livestock cared for day and night. That's why we build financial solutions around the needs and schedules of our ag clients. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at Knox, North Judson, and Culver. If you're looking for a financial partner that has over 135 years experience in understanding and supporting agriculture, I'd like to hear from you. Let's harvest success together. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
27-14 is the score here in the KVB halftime show. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Well, the Warriors had two big runs, and that's why they lead 27-14 by 13 points here. But the Bobcats had a run themselves. They're having trouble against the zone. We've talked about the zone extensively this season. There's several things you should do against a zone. First and foremost is attack. When you're standing around up top passing the ball, that's what the zone wants. They want to take a break. There's no need to exert too much energy. So when you're passing the ball up top at the top of the key, that's exactly what the zone wants. If you're guys like DJ Garland, if you're Keegan Goebel, or if you're Casey Cook, when you get the ball, just go straight. Just go straight into the paint. Make the D collapse. I've said it about 1,000 times. Attack the paint. Attack, attack, attack. Now, if you're down low on the 2-3, seal one of the three guys, preferably on the edge, not the guy in the middle. Now, that guy in the middle is going to come help backside. You need to know that if you're going to have the entry pass into Carson Matthew or Connor Matthew on either block. You have to be prepared for that. But what I'm getting at is you have to force these defenders to do things that they don't want to do. A 2-3 is simple. They just stand there with their arms up wide, making you think that the passing lanes are non-existent. We're going to create passing lanes. We're going to attack you. We're going to make you shrink, and then we're going to kick out for the open three, or we're going to get it down low, seal you off, and make the third or second defender come over to help. That's why you have to make the 2-3 move. You have to make them understand they can't just stand around. And right now, that's what the Bobcats are having trouble with. They're not sure what to do with it. Similar situation, what we saw the Winamac Warriors do to the Knox Redskins back on December 10th over a month ago. That's something that the Redskins had trouble with. They weren't sure exactly what to do. You could flash high post if you're Connor or Carson Matthew, maybe to the left or the right elbow, to make those defenders make sure you are bringing them forward. Then, once you come to the high post, send someone baseline. There is a plethora of things you can do to a 2-3 to make them think twice about guarding you in a zone. I think I've said it before. I was on a team when you guarded us in 2-3. We were licking our chops. We were excited. Oh, great, this is going to be fun. Not very many teams lasted playing 2-3 when you know how to go against it. That's what you have to do if you're the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Now, flip sides, if you're the Winamac Warriors, keep doing what you're doing. I think there were times that they let the Bobcats get back into the game. And like Chris McGowan had told us on the Saturday Sports Line this morning, coming off a win last night against your rival, the North Judson St. Pierre Blue Jays, sometimes things can be overlooked. You're coming into the Bobcat Den knowing the Bobcats are still winless, searching for their first win of the season. But all in all, other than that one moment where the Bobcats had the run, the Winamac Warriors have controlled this first half and controlled it well. They have. Now, head coach Mike Springer said he wanted to see the three-point shot fall. There were 3 threes that were made in that first half. I think maybe 2 or 3 more threes were taken that were missed. But, hey, the threes will come. I've always been a believer. The threes will come. You have guys like Will Malco on the inside that's going to fight for those rebounds along with Ethan Burgess. I mean, what can you say about Ethan Burgess? He flies to the rim. If you ever watch Ethan, no matter who's shooting the ball, he is establishing himself on the inside. He may be at the top of the key. He's going to come flying in the paint, seal a man off. He has a nose for the ball. So really the shots will come. It is really created off the motion of the offense. And right now the Warriors just do such a good job of in transition. They know what to do. They all run. I mean, they can run. You can tell this Warrior team is conditioned because on the fast break opportunities, you see all 5 of them sprinting, trying to get down, trailing for help, or right there leading the press. So both teams are doing Winamac is doing what they should do. The Bobcats just have to tighten some things up a little bit. Don't be afraid of attacking the middle. I've said it 1,000 times. Attack, attack, attack. Go to the paint. Just lower your head and go forward. Now, I'm not saying charge. I'm not saying charge and roll the man over. But what I'm getting at is you have to make a concerted effort of getting it to the paint if you're one of the guards. That makes the D collapse and open shots will come. So that's the breakdown of the first half right now. It's an interesting situation for the Bobcats. We saw them fight within 5, but hey, it's a 13-point lead. The Winamac Warriors are looking good. And like we talked with Justin Ruff earlier in the girls' game this afternoon, this has never been a conference matchup from what we understand. The Bobcats and the Warriors have never been in the same conference. That's something new this season. So the fact that these two teams that haven't really played each other. Justin Ruff had said when he played at Winamac, he never played Oregon Davis. So this is a fairly new, up-and-coming, we hope, rivalry down the road. These two teams not too far away from each other, and a beautiful place here at the Bobcat Den. I'm sure the Warriors love playing in it, especially leading by 13 points. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you, your family, and community. We appreciate their support of all local high school sports. Carrie Block and all of the local agents at First Choice Insurance in North Judson and Knox are proud supporters of high school sports and are here for all of your insurance needs. Call 574-896-3482 for North Judson or 574-772-5370 for Knox. Finally, welcome Matt Real Estate, our proud sponsors of local high school sports. They take care of agriculture, residential, and 1031 exchanges. Call them today at 574-896-5138. Well, we have some score updates. The North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays pull out a big-time win over North Miami tonight, 46-41. Shout out to Chris Madsen for sending me that score update. We always appreciate our listeners letting us know when another area team either wins or has a tough loss. So shout out to Chris Madsen. The Lady Jays pick up a big win, 46-41, and that means they are 14-4. What a win it was for the Lady Jays. We talked with head coach Whitney Combs. I'll send a message and see if we can get her on the air here, maybe in the Collins Insurance postgame show after this game. But right now, 27-14 here at the Bobcat Den. The Winamac Warriors lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Taking a break, coming back after this.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment with On Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551. Second half action on the way.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
The Bobcats are going to have to strap up and bring their lunch pail and come to work here in the second half. It's not going to be easy. These Winamac Warriors, they're battle-tested. They've been here before. They beat the Jays last night on their home court, the Jays' home court. So these Warriors, their record doesn't really explain how good this team is. They're so athletic. You know, you think if you full court press these Warriors, and now here's Will Malco going inside, laying it off the glass very easily. You think maybe we could full court press these Warriors. The Jays tried to do that last night. It doesn't work. They know to get it to the middle, and they beat the press very easily. They're so quick. They're so athletic. You're just going to have to get it into the half court and slow things down, as here's a steal from Brendan Hines all the way coast to coast. Couldn't get it to go. And the put back by Jabin Hines, who trailed from behind. He gets it to go, and he is fouled and will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. This foul will be called on Jason Blackburn, his first of the night. As Jabin Hines gets the and one to go, his free throw will go as well. So here come the Bobcats. It's DJ Garland up at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble. He's double-teamed. Gets rid of it to Casey Cook. 2-3 zone here from the Warriors. The Bobcats have been in man-to-man all night long. It's DJ Garland crossing over, getting inside, pops it from the right elbow, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Will Malco, pushing it forward to Brendan Hines. Dump off to Jabin Hines, lays it in. Nope, misses it, but rebounded by Will Malco, and his put back is good. Will Malco having a heck of a night. (34-14), 20-point ball game. The Warriors are having their way 2 nights in a row so far. Oh, man, Carson Matthew tried to get it to DJ Garland, stolen by Brendan Hines, and he lays it in off the glass. They're running away. 6:30 to go in the third. The Bobcats bring it forward. It's DJ Garland, and head coach Larry Sennert will call the timeout. Today's game is brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894 and ask for Howard or Dean. Tonight's game is also sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong Air Dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. We also thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Finally, Mark's Body Shop in Knox is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. Sideline out of bounds play, Carson Matthew to take it out. Kicks it into Connor Matthew, then back up to Brady Danford, swings it over to DJ Garland. DJ, then back to Brady. Brady then over to Connor, top of the key at the volleyball line. Gets rid of it to Carson Matthew, pops the three, no good, rebounded by Ethan Burgess. Potoff now brings it forward. Justin Potoff. Up top to Ethan Burgess, swings it over, far side of the floor. Will Malco taking it inside, almost lost it, saves it back to Jabin Hines, top of the key, getting inside, back out, far corner. Brendan Hines, he's driving inside, has space, too hard, off the glass, rebounded by Carson Matthew with the help of Casey Cook, and he gets it to DJ Garland to bring it forward. Garland gets it over to Brady Danford, near side of the court. Brady fakes the shot, picks up his dribble, skip pass to Connor Matthew, far side of the court, and then back up top to DJ. Garland, between his legs, pops the three, and he gets it to go. DJ Garland. 36-17, here come the Warriors. It's Jabin Hines. Fakes left, goes right, baseline, stolen. Great passing lane defense by Brady Danford. He gets by Justin Potoff, dump off to Casey Cook. Couldn't get it to go off the glass. Rebounded by Carson Matthew, and his putback is no good. He's fouled, though, and will go to the line. We will see who it's on here. Brendan Hines. The foul is on Brendan. His first foul of the night. This sends Carson Matthew to the line to shoot two. Culver's Portside Marina is part of the broadcast. They can make sure your boat is ready for the spring and summer. Get your boat serviced at Culver's Portside Marina by calling 574-842-5000. Taylor McKeehan will check in for Casey Cook as the first free throw from Carson Matthew is good. The second is as well. 36-19. As tonight's game is brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Far corner, Brendan Hines into the left block, low right block, is Justin Potoff fading away, no good. Rebounded by Connor Matthew. He gets it to DJ Garland, and here comes DJ crossing the timeline. DJ between his legs, top of the key, crossing over, steps back, gets it to the left elbow. It's Carson Matthew. Then out to Taylor McKeehan. Pops the three. No good. Rebounded by Justin Potoff. Potoff pushing it all the way forward to Jabin Hines. He's wide open off the glass. That's what the Warriors do. They look ahead. They want to be fast in transition, and they do so well. Justin Potoff threw that from the right block on the Oregon Davis side of the floor all the way to the right block on their side of the floor. It's like a quarterback throwing all the way to his receiver. Big three from Brady Danford, and he gets it to rattle around and go through. Big three for him. And now here come the Warriors pushing it forward to Jabin Hines going inside. Oh, Euro on Carson Matthew. Couldn't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Connor Matthew. 3:50 to go in the third. 38-22 is the score. Crossing over, DJ Garland going inside. Picks up his dribble, short corner, back out, Taylor McKeehan. Garland, cross-court pass, far corner. Brady Danford for three, no good. And it goes out of bounds, last touched by the Bobcats. Ethan Burgess will check out. Alex Haig will check in for the Warriors. And Brendan Hines will bring it forward. 3:33 to go in the third. 38-22. The Warriors lead this Hoosier North Athletic Conference battle against the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Will Malco back up top to Justin Potoff, swings it over to Jabin Hines. Hines now to the far side of the court. It's Brendan Hines, and we have a whistle on the inside. They're saying the foul, a holding foul on DJ Garland on the inside. He is stunned. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. The Warriors to take it out. Near corner, Alex Haig. Now to Brendan Hines, who drives inside. A floater rattles around and goes. Brendan Hines, one of those players in our area. He is very, very good. And now DJ Garland will cross the timeline. 3 minutes to go in the third. 18-point ball game. The Warriors lead. Garland up top. Gets it to Carson Matthew, who is way outside. Gets it over to Brady Danford. Danford, hand off to Taylor McKeehan, pops the three, no good. Rebounded by Jabin Hines. Here comes Jabin. Jabin all the way, takes on Carson Matthew, no good. Gets his own rebound, putback's no good. Fight for the rebound three. Bobcats are fighting for it. And a jump ball will be called. The possession arrow is pointing in Oregon Davis' favor. Braden Mathias will check in for Jabin Hines. Casey Cook will check in for DJ Garland. McKeehan to bring it forward, crossing the timeline. Gets it to Casey Cook, near side of the floor here. Here comes help from Justin Potoff. Gets it to Connor Matthew in the far near corner. Up top to Carson Matthew. Swings it over to Brady Danford. Then to Taylor McKeehan. Entry pass is stolen by the Warriors. Casey Cook comes up hobbled. He's going to play through it, and here comes Justin Potoff. Potoff, far side of the floor. Will Malco fakes right, goes left, fakes, gets the man in the air, then back out to Alex Haig. Up top to Braden Mathias. Back to Haig, then up top to Brendan Hines. Hines back out, far corner. Braden Mathias fakes the three, goes inside, and a foul will be called on, I believe, Connor Matthew here. Yep, that is Connor Matthew's third. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Braden Mathias to take it out. Oh, nice find. Justin Potoff. Carson Matthew didn't even see him coming on the near side of the court, and he just easily lays it in. 42-22, 20-point ball game. The Warriors lead. And then the Bobcats tried to get it inside, and it goes sailing out of bounds. A turnover for the Bobcats. Carson Matthew will take a seat. Trevor Campbell will check in. Also Parker Zeider checking in. Justin Potoff checking out. LAP Waste is a woman-owned waste management company. Quick, reliable next-day delivery service for dumpsters and containers. Get rid of your waste as easily and efficiently as possible. Call them at 574-542-4019 and waste less with LAP Waste. Will Malco on the inside. He gets it to the near corner. Braden Mathias, who finds Parker Zeider inside. No good. Rebounded by Will Malco. His putback's no good. He gets another rebound. Oh, my gosh. He's going inside. Nice play. He fakes Brady Danford in the air. A little up and under. And he gets it to go. Will Malco. Taylor McKeehan takes the pick from Brady Danford. Pops a three. Far side of the court. No good. Rebounded by Braden Mathias. Here comes Brendan Hines. Picks up his dribble, finds Braden Mathias, then back out. Parker Zeider, another three! Cash money! Splash! Parker Zeider, that's his second three of the night. Connor Matthew on the other end of the floor, last 40 seconds of the third. Gets it to Taylor McKeehan, then back to Brady Danford, then up top to Connor Matthew. Connor picks up his dribble, swings it over to Taylor McKeehan. McKeehan to the far corner, Trevor Campbell. Back to McKeehan, swings it over, near side of the floor. It's Brady Danford. Danford, last 20 seconds here. Swings it over to Taylor McKeehan, fakes the three. Now he's going to step forward and pop a three. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebounded by Zeider. And here comes Parker, last 10 seconds of the third. Brendan Hines has it, spinning around on Taylor McKeehan, going inside, back out. It's Alex Haig, pops it from inside the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Connor Matthew, and that will be the end of the third. 47-22, the Winamac Warriors lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Fourth quarter action on the way.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Back in the Bobcat Den, fourth quarter action. The Warriors have it first to start the fourth, and it is Braden Mathias getting a nice lay-in off the glass. 49-22, the Warriors have had their way tonight against the Bobcats. It's been a tough night for them. 2-3 zone from the Warriors as it has been all night long. The Bobcats can't quite figure it out yet. Up top to Trevor Campbell. Campbell hands off to Brady Danford. Swings it over, Aiden McCallum. McCallum back to the near side of the court. It's Trevor Campbell. Then over to Connor Matthew, then to DJ Garland, then to the far corner, Aiden McCallum, who pops it inside the three-point line. Couldn't get it to go, and a foul is called on the inside. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Trevor Campbell to take it out. Kicks it up top to Brady Danford. Danford between his legs. Steps back behind the volleyball line. Swings it over to Trevor Campbell. Campbell. Back to DJ Garland. Garland step back deep two. No good. Rebounded by Brady Danford on the inside. His putback's no good. Fight for the rebound. Connor Matthew has it. Back out. Trevor Campbell swings it up top. DJ Garland. Garland pops it. Top of the key inside the three-point line. No good. Rebounded by Will Malco. Here comes Will. Near corner, Parker Zider. Splash. Parker Zider. Huge three. That's his third of the night. Oh, man. Off the bench, too. That's what you want to see. And now the Bobcats will throw it away. It's Will Malco bringing it forward. Will back out. Braden Mathias pops a three. No good. The Warriors are going to track it down. It's Will Malco. Who else? He then finds Alex Haig from 15 feet, short corner, near side of the court, and a foul is called on the inside after the miss. Some substitutions here. Casey Cook and Jason Blackburn will check in for Brady Danford and DJ Garland. Will Malco will check out. Checking in for him is Sean Stark, the sophomore. Ooh, they tried to find Stark on the inbounds pass. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket, but Casey Cook comes up with the steal. And here come the Bobcats. It's Connor Matthew to the near corner. Aiden McCallum, entry pass, kick ball. It should stay here. And it will. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Trevor Campbell to take it out. He gets it to the right block. Jason Blackburn tried to get it back to Campbell. It's stolen by the Warriors. Here they come. It's Parker Zider, who's been feeling good tonight. Back up top to Stark. Swings it over to Haig. Now to the near corner. Braden Mathias. Entry pass to number 32. That is Evan Burgess, the freshman who checked in a few moments ago. And now a whistle as the ball found its way on the other side of the court up top. The foul will be on 30, I believe, Aiden McCallum. So Aiden McCallum picks up the foul. From what I have, unofficially, that's his first of the night. Stark brings it forward, finds Alex Haig. Haig back up top to Braden Mathias. Fakes the pass inside. Now he's going to dribble. Gets it to Alex Haig, far side of the court. Now here it is. Stark floats one in, and he gets it to go. Sean Stark gets on the board. 54-22, a 32-point ball game, and head coach Larry Sinnert will call the timeout. Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express in Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Expressway. Collins Insurance is part of the broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. We also thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. Tonight's broadcast is also brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Hey, let Keener Construction build you a home today. Out of the timeout, the Bobcats kick it in. They find it to Casey Cook, near side of the floor. Trevor Campbell has it now. It's been a tough one to watch, a tough one to broadcast, and I'm sure a tough one to listen to if you were a Bobcat fan. Aiden McCallum back over to the top of the key. It's Jason Blackburn. Then back to Trevor Campbell. Then swings it over to Connor Matthew. Back up top. It's Aiden McCallum. Then to Casey Cook, slips through his hands, a turnover, and it goes out of bounds. You talk about the Winamac side of point of view, though. After this win tonight, which it looks like that will happen, that'll be a clean sweep of Stark County teams. And after talking with Justin Ruff after the game earlier this afternoon, it's been a while since the Winamac Warriors have had a clean sweep of Stark County. Of course, they don't normally play Oregon Davis, so this could be a rare occurrence for the Winamac Warriors in not only beating the Knox Redskins, the North Judson Saint-Pierre Blue Jays, and also the Oregon Davis Bobcats. That's quite a feat. So here come, steal by Casey Cook. He's going to lay it in off the glass. Good for him. The Warriors do not have starters out onto the floor. They feel confident, up 30 right now, 54-24, and why wouldn't you? It's Braden Mathias, top of the key. Entry pass is stolen by the Bobcats. For the Warriors, just to let you know who they have on the floor, they have Braden Mathias, Alex Haig, Evan Burgess, Sean Stark, and Parker Zeider. The Bobcats have Aiden McCallum, Jason Blackburn, Trevor Campbell, Casey Cook, and Connor Matthew. So both teams have pulled their starters here, except for Casey Cook, who started for the Bobcats. Jason Blackburn up top of the volleyball line, kicks it over to Trevor Campbell, then finds Aiden McCallum. McCallum near corner. Picks up his dribble, he's doubled, he's got to get rid of it. Oh man, cross-court pass to the other corner. It's Trevor Campbell, he has it. Then to Jason Blackburn, then a skip pass to the near corner. It's Casey Cook going inside, a whistle is called. So the foul will be called on Alex Haig. His first foul of the night. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Trevor Campbell to take it out, far corner, Aiden McCallum. Hasn't dribbled, he should, now he's trapped. Oh no, he tried to get rid of it and it's stolen by Parker Zeider, and here comes Parker, 3-on-2, floater, no good. Rebounded by Casey Cook, and then a foul will be called on the Warriors. Parker Zeider, his first of the night. Jason Blackburn will check out for the Bobcats. Taylor McKeehan will check in. Bobcats bring it forward. It's Connor Matthew. Weave option up top to Casey Cook. Then to Taylor McKeehan. Swings it over to Keegan Goebel. Then to Connor Matthew at the left elbow. Pops a shot, no good. Rebounded by Alex Haig. Stark will cross the timeline, gets it to Parker Zeider. Zeider back up top to Stark, behind his back, saving it, floats it, no good, throws it off a Bobcat, and it goes out of bounds. Checking in for the Bobcats is Jason Blackburn, also number 12. That is Trevor Gonzalez, and also number 14, Riley Berg, for Casey Cook, Connor Matthew, and Trevor Campbell. So some JV guys getting some time here for the Bobcats as Jason Blackburn will come up with a steal. He still has it, top of the key, gets rid of it. Now Taylor McKeehan will pop a three. Couldn't get it to go, and rebounded by Alex Haig, then to Sean Stark. Stark near side of the floor, Braden Mathias crossing over Keegan Goebel, getting inside, Euro off the glass, Braden Mathias. 56-24, 1:50 to go in the ball game. Taylor McKeehan, extended wing near side of the floor, back out up top, Jason Blackburn. Now Taylor McKeehan fakes right, goes left, then kicks it out. Far corner three. Riley Berg, the sophomore. Huge shot for him. Checks in a couple of moments ago, and his first shot is a three. Now he's on the book. 56-27, the Warriors lead. It's Alex Haig getting it over to Braden Mathias. Mathias inside. Parker Zeider off the glass. He's had a game. Man, Parker Zeider is having a game. He's got 3 threes and a nice little inside shot there. 58-27. Here's another three from the Bobcats by Trevor Gonzalez, the freshman. Couldn't get it to go. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Winamac basketball. 64 seconds to go in the ball game. It's all but buttoned up. The Winamac Warriors will have their clean sweep of Stark County, beating the Knox Redskins on December 10th, beating the North Judson St. Pierre Blue Jays last night on January 17th, and now the Oregon Davis Bobcats on January 18th. There's a shot on the other side of the floor. It's number 32 for the Winamac Warriors. That's Evan Burgess. He gets one from the short corner to go on the other side of the floor. And now here come the Bobcats, stolen by the Winamac Warriors. And I think head coach Mike Springer is saying, just hold it. Let this game end here. Sean Stark crosses the timeline, gets it into Braden Mathias, back out to Alex Haig. Last 25 seconds here. 60-27 is the score. Back to Braden Mathias. Mathias will bring it out, and he will dribble it out. You see head coach Larry Sennert saying, don't foul, just let the space, let the time run out. It's all but over. Almost a steal, but Braden Mathias will pick it up, and that will be the end of the ball game. 60-27 is the final as the Winamac Warriors beat the Oregon Davis Bobcats. We invite you to stick around for the Collins Insurance post-game show. We will have our Stark County Co-op play of the game. We will also have our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all coming up in the Collins Insurance post-game show. You won't want to miss it. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you are considering buying or selling a property, you can't be too careful. The forms, the regulations, the inspections. You need someone who is experienced to help you with the process. The professionals at Welcome Mat Real Estate are experienced in residential and agricultural, both important for our area. And they can help you with your 1031 exchange as well. Call Welcome Mat Real Estate at 574-896-5138. And a friendly hand will hold you as you work through your real estate transaction.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
60-27 is the final as the Winamac Warriors beat the Oregon-Davis Bobcats and complete their clean sweep of Stark County, beating the Knox Redskins, beating the North Judson-Santerre Blue Jays, and the Oregon-Davis Bobcats. Hey, I'll tell you this right now on the air. While their record may be deceiving, I truly believe the Winamac Warriors boys basketball team is the best boys team in our area. Now, I know I'm going to ruffle some feathers there by saying that, but they are so unselfish. They play together as one, and they do so well in the transition, whether they're on defense, getting back, or on offense, pushing it forward. This team plays as one, and that's why I think they may be the best team in our area right now. I know there's going to be some talk, some chatter saying, how can Mitch say that? Oh my gosh. I'm just calling it as I see it. This Winamac Warrior team, for all of our other area teams listening, hey, you better be ready to play, because the Winamac Warriors are going to come into your house and they're going to put up 60 and only allow 27 like they did to the Oregon-Davis Bobcats. They're going to put up 43 and only allow 30 like they did last night in the nest of North Judson-Santerre. Hey, look, the North Judson-Santerre Blue Jays, they're no team to scoff at either. They're right up there. They should have probably been in a closer battle last night with the Warriors. It just got away from them, and that's how good this Winamac Warrior team is. So, hey, I just got to call it as I see it. I truly believe this Winamac Warrior team for the boys is definitely one of our best teams in our area. It's an honor to call all of our area teams games, so I want to make sure and point that out right now. I don't want to let anyone know like I'm a big Warrior fan or anything. I didn't go to Winamac. I didn't go to any of our area high schools. I'm just calling it as I see it. But the Winamac Warriors will now move to 8-5 on the year. That's what I'm saying. It's a little deceiving to think about 8-5 and you're the best team in our area. They moved to 5-1 in the Hoosier North Athletic Conference, so they're right at the top of the Hoosier North Athletic Conference, and you look at the 5 losses that they had. A good Twin Lakes team, who Twin Lakes is at Knox tonight. They lost 60-45, the Warriors did, but that was the first game of the season. Then they lost to a good Rochester team. They lost to Triton, I mean, what do you say? We've talked about Triton just from hearing from other area coaches. Triton's a good ball club, and then the other 2 losses were Rossville and Delphi in that holiday tournament action, but they've been taking care of business and really have been showing us, at least at WKVI, why they are so hard to guard, why you have to bring your A game when you're coming to prepare, where you're getting ready to prepare for the Winamac Warriors. The Oregon-Davis Bobcats, man, I mean, you got to feel for them. Tough sledding right now. They are still searching for their first win. They go 0-12 now on the year, 0-5 in the HNAC, and it's not for lack of effort. Head coach Larry Sennert has talked about it. This is his 6th year with the Bobcats, so I mean, he's sticking it out. He's not a one-and-done coach. He is fighting for these Bobcats, and like he tells us on the Saturday Sports Line, they are fighting for him as well in practice. They're giving it their all. I think one thing we learned about the Bobcats, similar situation to the Knox Redskins, they're going to have to work on that going against a 2-3 defense. It's kind of throwing them for a loop, essentially. They don't really know what to do. It slows them up. They kind of stand around up top, and as Terry Minix always says, you can't just stand around, especially on a 2-3 defense. So that's something that they're just going to have to grow and learn. You know, some growing pains here midway through the season for the boys. They've still got the rest of January, all of February before sectionals come around. So, I mean, there is still time, though. The Bobcats can do some things. They could, pick up a win here soon. They're due. You think about it, at some point in time, there's going to be a game where the Bobcats are just going to finally break through. We look at their schedule right now. After this loss, they will travel to Bremen. Actually, they're going to be on a 4-game road stretch here from January 21st all the way to February 6th. They will see Bremen. Then they will travel to Knox, which really, that could be a big game. The Knox Redskins at Knox at Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. They will take on their cross-county rival, the Knox Redskins. So that game could be circled if you are Oregon-Davis. And then also right after the Knox Redskins, the Culver Cavaliers, who are also having struggles, having a tough time right now, are the Cavs. Now, that's a conference matchup for the Oregon-Davis Bobcats. So while they will see Bremen at the Everweiss Bi-County Tournament next week, they will then turn around the following week and travel to Knox. Then they will travel to Culver. Both 2 games could could be wins for the Oregon Davis Bobcats. And then they will finish off the road trip on February 6th at River Forest. That could be a tough game. So some games on the horizon for the Bobcats that could be good for them. You see the Winamac Warriors and what they have coming up. They finish off this 4-game road stretch at Caston on the 24th coming up this week. That's a conference opponent for them, so that could be a big win for them as well. Then they will face off against Delphi again, who we remind you they lost to in that holiday tournament by 6, 51-45. So you know the Warriors have the Delphi game circled on their calendar. They want some revenge as they will host Delphi this time at Warrior Gymnasium. And then the big cross-county battle that no one misses in Pulaski County as the Winamac Warriors will host the West Central Trojans. And you know we will be there, myself along with Justin Ruff, Winamac alum. He is tickled pink to be doing this game. We're so excited. You know, you think about the cross-county rivalries we have in Stark County. That one right there, the Winamac Warriors versus the West Central Trojans, that is just as important. It is just as storied, of course. So the West Central Trojans are 8-3. They are one of our premier teams as well. So, you know, between the West Central Trojans and the Winamac Warriors, those two teams are really standing out as our premier teams in our area. You know, you can't forget about the West Central Trojans. They've got a young core of guys that play very, very well. That game against the Winamac Warriors, I am excited to call because I don't know at this moment in time who could win that game. If the Warriors play like they have the last few times I've seen them, the West Central Trojans are going to have to play just as good as I saw them against the Oregon Davis Bobcats to start the season. You know, when you have the Warriors playing like this, all 5 guys on the court playing as one, that is hard for anyone to beat. But the West Central Trojans, that could be a game they could snag. Of course, last year, we look at last year's matchup between the Winamac Warriors and the West Central Trojans. The Winamac Warriors ended up winning 40-35, so it was a 5-point game, and most of the guys on the court are still here. Maybe a Malco was missing, but there is Will Malco this year for the Winamac Warriors. So the games on the horizon are going to be exciting for both the Winamac Warriors and the Oregon Davis Bobcats. We talk about tonight, just a tough loss for the Bobcats. They're going to have to take this and learn from it in stride. And then the Winamac Warriors take these 2 wins in a row here, sweeping Stark County, and use that as fuel to move forward. But the final tonight was 60-27. The Winamac Warriors fall to the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Well, we'll go ahead and have a chance to call one of our area coaches. It's head coach Whitney Combs of the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays. They had a big win tonight over North Miami. The final for their game was 46-41. And on the line, we have head coach Whitney Combs. You pulled out the dub, Coach.
We sure did, Mitch. It was a nail biter.
Yeah, talk us through it, a 5-point win. I got score updates throughout the evening. Tell us the story.
We went into halftime. I'm really impressed with the way we were playing. I don't remember exactly what we were up by. We told them they had to come out ready to play. North Miami came out, and they brought it to us. We got in a little bit of foul trouble. We shut down number 10. That was our game plan. I think she ended up with 7. 21, she kind of took over, but we were able to get it done. Our girls played so well with a ton of heart. So I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it this morning. Shooting was kind of a rare occurrence the last game, or maybe it was the game before that. I forget. I think it was against Benton Central. You said it was just a rare occurrence. Were the shots falling tonight?
Yeah, much better. We made more than 1 3-pointer. So that's a win.
Awesome. How did Kylie Lehigh do tonight?
She did great. I think she ended up with 14 points. She had some big free throws down the stretch. They were within, I think, 2 points with 59 seconds. So they were, fouling us and getting us to the free throw line. And she knocked down a bunch of her free throws to put us up to win 5. Wow. Our defense came to play tonight, and our girls were ready to compete.
Any other standout performers? Maybe Charlotte DeBoard or Kaylin Tunis?
Grace Craig. She came up. She was face guard number 10, and she did her job and more.
That is
awesome. I think
awesome.
she ended up with 7 points as well.
And you're at the boys' game.
Everyone played. It was a great team win. Everyone played good defense.
Yeah.
They all did great.
And you're at the boys' game right now. How are things going for the boys right now?
It's 20, so they're down 11, 25-14 at halftime just started.
Well, it's nice that you guys stuck around to cheer them on. I'm sure Blue Jay Nation is there in full force. They travel well. You're on the road again to face off against Pioneer. You will see them here this coming week. What do you know about them?
I mean, they're athletic. They're fast. They have girls that can put the ball in the basket, great three-point shooters. We'll see another girl, Stricker. She's a lot like number 10 tonight. You know, she's just fast and athletic. So we got to have a lot of the same efforts we have tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited about this coming Thursday, the game against the Winamac Lady Warriors.
Yep.
Man, that rivalry never disappoints. What are you expecting to see out of the Winamac Lady Warriors? We saw them today with only 5 the entire game and pull out the win over Oregon Davis.
I actually caught that game.
They can fight, Coach.
Yep, they can. So it's always a dogfight. So back when I was in school, Winamac was our rival. It wasn't Knox then. It was Winamac. So
No, that's what I keep hearing. Chris McGowan always said that when he was at North Judson, the big rivalry. While Knox was important, he said Winamac was even more important.
Correct. Yep. So hopefully our girls come out with that same energy we had tonight to get it done.
And then you'll see Knox next Saturday. I mean, this is crazy, just rivalry after rivalry, and then you'll finish the season off at Triton. Coach, big win tonight over North Miami, a conference foe. Couple conference games to go, 3 actually to go. So good luck against Pioneer, and we'll see you this coming week as you host Winamac.
Thank you, Mitch.
Hey, talk to you later.
Bye.
That is head coach of the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays, Whitney Combs. Big win for the Lady Jays. As they beat North Miami, the Lady Warriors 46-41 on the road. That's quite a bit of a drive to get to North Miami from North Judson. And then at the half, I just got a score update from Chris Madsen. Shout out to him. North Miami leads North Judson St. Pierre right now at the half in the boys game, 25-14. Well, we will take a break and come back. Our Stark County Co-op play of the game is up next. You're listening to the Collins Insurance postgame show on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
Well, a big-time win for the Winamac Warriors. 60-27 is the final as they beat the Oregon Davis Bobcats. As Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Also, Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop. Recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. Also, L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Well, hardest part of the night is to come up with a play of the game, and I've been thinking about it for a couple of quarters now, and I personally believe that first three by Parker Zeider there late in the first, maybe early in the second, just kind of sealed it, just kind of pushed past what Oregon Davis was going to do. You know, they had that run. They brought it within 5 at one point, and then the Warriors just had their way. And that three by Parker Zeider, you think about it, you see a guy come off the bench and he hits a dagger, and then all of a sudden the Warriors are flying all over the place, making things happen, and then they widen that lead even more. So I think it really started with that first three by Parker Zeider in the first half. He ended up with 10 points. He had 3 threes and that nice little lay-in on the inside. Of course, this is all unofficial, but I'm going to give it to Parker Zeider as he had that three in the first half, and after that, the Warriors just did not look back. We also see in stats, Brendan Hines unofficially, I had him for 10, and then leading scorer Will Malco with 13, and again, this is all unofficial, but I truly believe that three by Parker Zeider coming off the bench, the junior hitting that dagger three really changed things, and the Warriors perked up and said, okay, let's get this win, as that is our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star Player of the Game is up next. This is the Collins Insurance Postgame Show.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star Player of the Game. Mitch?
Time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star Player of the Game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson St. Pierre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owner serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star Player of the Game wears number 2 for the Winamac Warriors. He had 13 points tonight. He did a little bit of everything. It is Will Malco, the junior. Congratulations to him. He led his team in points. Of course, this is all unofficial. I'm doing play-by-play, the color, and I'm trying to keep stats, so bear with me, folks. If you're yelling at the radio, no, he had more, I had more, I don't know. I'm doing the best I can. It's all unofficial. But to me, just by the eye test, Will Malco is our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. He flies in out of nowhere. He gets rebounds, very similar to Ethan Burgess, who ended his night unofficially with 6, and then he had a lot of rebounds as well. I didn't keep track of rebounds, but big-time game for Will Malco. We congratulate him as he is our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Hey, KVB's WKVI Sports is back in action this coming Thursday night as we will be back in North Judson, Indiana, to see the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays host their rival, the Winamac Lady Warriors. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online throughout the world on WKVI.com. Hey, join us every weekend throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We always have several of our area head coaches on hand as we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. If you missed the Saturday Sports Line, don't worry. We remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. We also invite you to follow us on social media, on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Want to plug the Everweiss Bi-County Tournament happening this coming week. Our very own KVB's WYMR, that is Max 98.3 FM with Rusty Nixon. He is going to be broadcasting every game throughout the Everweiss Bi-County Tournament. And we are partnering up with LVH1 Broadcasting at LaVille High School. They have asked me to be part of their pregame, halftime, and postgame show as well back at the studio. So if you want to catch the game on Max 98.3 or watch the game and listen to Max 98.3 on LVH1 Broadcasting, we appreciate that. You'll also see me, so I'm pretty excited to have a little studio element on my resume, and should be a lot of fun. Of course, four of our area teams, the 2 from Culver and the 2 here at Oregon Davis, will be in that tournament. And for the girls teams, that is kind of a preparation for sectionals. So a lot of good basketball happens at that tournament. It's historic. From what I'm understanding, it is the 60th year for the Bi-County Tournament. And then LVH1 Broadcasting is also, they've put together a nice little segment about the late, great Tony the Boss Ross. Of course, we remember Tony, just one of the greatest broadcasters in our area, and of course helped start the sports there at Max 98.3 FM back in 2014. He's the voice of the Plymouth Rockies, the Plymouth Pilgrims for all those years. Man, we miss Tony so much, and nice little segment should be aired at halftime, I'm being told by Matthew Florian, where we talk about Tony and have some stories to share. Should be a really great week of Indiana high school basketball at the Everweiss Bi-County Tournament. So again, tune in to Max 98.3 FM or watch the game while you hear Max 98.3 FM at LVH1 Broadcasting this coming week. But for tonight, our final in this one saw the Winamac Warriors beat their Hoosier North Athletic Conference foe, the Oregon Davis Bobcats, and sweep Stark County. 60-27 was the final tonight. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball. For our in-game announcer, John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yes!